Morning YouTube, friends and family. Feels like Saturday, but it's not. It's Wednesday. It's the day before Thanksgiving. Milo and I are working together today to do some more work on the red pine flooring that I'll be installing next week. He's gonna serve as a second set of hands to help me get this done. Hey, thanks for coming with me on my day. It's a beautiful one. Hope you're enjoying your day where you are. Thanks for coming. Honkers, honkers, honker.
I'm driving down the road. I'm changing through the zip codes. I don't know.
All right, Milo, here we go, man. Another day of work with your papa.
A flashing light caught my eye. I've seen it all before. Pulled over, slammed the door. The idiot lights are calling my name. I didn't expect it, but on it came. Check your engine, boy, things aren't doing well. Check your engine, boy, things aren't doing swell. The problem in here is under the hood. Check your engine, boy, things aren't doing good. My engine don't work no more. The problem's in the core.
I've just dropped Milo back off at home. I really only needed his help to load those boards up. And you know, it's a vacation day for him, so I figured he'd probably, you know, want to take a little vacation. Good for him, good for me, good for the customer.
Giving a fair warning. My gears are not turning. I'm feeling kinda sick.
Transportation, step one. Step two. Do you know what I'm doing here? I am creating a straight edge on these boards. Once I have a straight edge on one side, I can rip it to the width I want and then have two straight edges at a certain width.
Check your engine, boy, things aren't doing swell. The problem in here is under the hood. Check your engine, boy.
Okay, like I said before, my goal is to straighten these boards out, but there's some large wavers along the edge that are a result of the original band sawing. You know, as the saw is going through the lumber, it sort of wavers a little bit sometimes along the edges. Then I need to find the greatest common width between all these boards and rip them the same width. So as I'm laying the flooring and I get to a point where I need to cut it, I need to have the next board that goes in, it needs to be the same width so that there's no discrepancies in and out. So I've got this long table set up. I have another way to straighten wood that I'll show you if I need to, but for the most part, this should be pretty straightforward. So this is a straightener, basically. The idea is that this jig this has a straight edge on it. So what I do is put my board up against it, clamp it down. Oh, that needs to be adjusted. Okay, these have little rubber feet on them, and the rubber feet grab onto the wood so that it gets clamped in this jig and won't go anywhere. Then I'll run this side along the fence and it will create one new straight edge. All right.
Walking to the guitar shop down on the street today. Look out, oh no, here he comes. You'd better not say hey. He's got a weird scar on his face that looks like a cattle brand. He's the one who's boss round here. They call him the ampersand.
I am about 80% done here. I just have these narrow width boards to straighten, and then I'm going to be ripping to width. Probably have another couple hours here.
You better not make eye contact, keep your eyes to the floor. You better believe when I tell you he's part of local folklore. They say the last guy talked to him back in 1964 disappeared without a trace, he ain't around no more.
I've checked out the common width that I think will work for all of the boards, at least the wider boards. I'll get to the narrower ones later. Looks like a 9-inch board is gonna make every board uniform. So that's my next step. Set up the fence to rip at 9 inches and it's not gonna be perfect, but it's gonna be good. And it's gonna be pretty good at that. We can aspire to perfection, but we may never reach it. Okay, that's all the wide widths at 9 inches. Now I'm gonna find a common width for that narrow stuff and rip that up. I'm in my home stretch. As it turns out, there's no standard width that'll work for all of the boards. So I'm gonna do 7s, 6s, and 5s.
If he's coming near you, better stay out of his way. If he's on the streets, they're not a safe place to play. If you go...
Yes, that is all the ripping. I am done in this workshop. I have to clean up. It actually milled up pretty nicely. I think it's gonna be some very straight wood that should make my job a little easier when I go to lay it on the floor. And there's really not that much left over. These are what you call the trimmings. This is the stuff that, you know, needed to come off to make straight, uniform width boards. It's really not that much. I had a couple scraps like that and that, but man, looking good.
School dances are alright, I like them well enough. They've got beautiful girls there, and snacks and drinks and stuff. But there was this one school dance, made me sure as shit hate 'em.
Gonna deliver these boards on the road again. I just can't wait to get on the road again. The life I love is laying flooring with my friends. Oh, there's my water bottle. You know, shop work is fun because you have all the right tools at your disposal. You usually have a good, comfortable, clean space to work in. And you're there because you're crafting something. You have a very specific goal in mind usually. There's not you know, strange angles and weird, you know, levels to have to contend with. So, you know, I had a great day. That was fun doing that, straightening and ripping. And the product, they're really nice looking boards. So I'll be excited to see them go down in a week or so.
This guy thought he had all the girls and wouldn't let me date 'em. My friends and I arrived at school, immediately checked out. The girls that we had chances with, and some we knew nothing about. I was careful to avoid the pack of hungry nerds, all dancing like imbeciles and stumbling over words. This one girl caught my eye, she must have been 13. Standing there all by herself and looking kinda green. I strolled right up to her, trying not to trip and fall. And from what I can tell, I didn't look dumb at all. Man, this girl was fucking hot, I know it's not wrong. Her whole appearance was straight out of a Beatles song. She had tears in her eyes, spark like little stars. She was just what I needed, as seen by the cars. see me too. She told me right away that her boyfriend had left her a minute ago today. I tried not to stare and drew you up to the floor, 'cause I never wanted to leave that place out the door. And it was getting late. She leaned in towards me and my heart increased in rate. Our faces were